Welcome to the DJNTV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at DJNTV.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
You know, I know you've heard me say this before, but be prepared is very, very important. Be a Boy Scout and be prepared, be prepared, be prepared. Hi, this is Bill. This is Creative License, and thank you again for being a part of today's Dog and Pony Show. My sponsors are Electro Voice, DJ Event Planner, Disc Jockey News, Perfect Portals, Promo Only, and of course my workshop, The Entertainment Experience. You want to know more about my workshop? You want to be a part of my workshop? Go to entertainment-experience.com or just look me up on the web. You Google Bill Herman and I'm sure that you will find my cell phone number. Reach out. I want to tell you more about it. This is a question I get a lot in a lot of different ways, but when this came up the other day, it was, what happens if blank, right? What if I'm up there saying the stuff I'm going to say, and all of a sudden I freak out and I forget what I was going to say? Right? As an actor, it happens all the time. It's kind of going up on your lines, okay? You go out there, you've got a two-page monologue. You go out there, the room goes silent, the one spotlight on you, everybody's looking, and all of a sudden you go up on your lines. You're not sure what to do. You're not sure where you are. All of a sudden your brain went somewhere other than where you're supposed to be and where you're going and what's all going. What am I supposed to do when I do that? What if? Well, usually I ask, well, what do you think's happening? What do you think's going to happen if that happens? Well, they're going to hate me. I'm gonna get really embarrassed. My client's gonna be really embarrassed. Everything's gonna grind to a halt. And then what? Well, that's a good question. That's what I'd ask. It's like, well, then what? Do you really think that this is not gonna move forward now? Do you really think that it will freeze the moment in time for the rest of eternity and nothing else will happen? No. It will figure itself out. Worst case scenario, you go, hold on a second, you go back to your rig, you look up what you're supposed to be doing, you figure out what you're supposed to be doing, and then you go, oh, that's right. And then you come and start again. That's for me, the worst case scenario. Because the only thing I have to do now is restart. I need to re-engage and get everybody to listen before I begin again. Okay? Or sometimes I'll write down on my hand ahead of time where I am and where I'm going, so that if I go up on line, I can look down and go, oh, that's right, that's where I'm going. But really, the best advice I can give anybody is to, when that does happen, just stop and be still and listen. Look around. Engage with everybody. Let them get that you're quiet and that they can see you're quiet and I can see that you're listening. Just be still. Let the moment happen. If they go, what's going on? You say, I don't know. You engage with the moment. Be still. Be with the moment. Be in it. Be a human being that sometimes forgets. That will endear you. Trust me. And then when it comes to you, and it will, especially if you stop, be still, listen to what's going on, and engage with what's happening in the room, which is just something happens and you respond. Somebody says something, you respond. As you start to become more comfortable with the fact that nothing is in your head except for what is happening and responding to what is happening, your actual purpose will show up. Because purpose number one is that you're engaged, that you're the voice of the evening, that you are the heart of the evening, and that what you are and who you are is being mirrored back to you by the audience. So if you stop and let that mirror be amplified, they will be more endeared to you anyway. And then let it be. It's okay. Because your brain's not going to stay locked. It's not. You can even, I've even gone as far as to, when it feels like it's not going to come back, or I start getting nervous about the fact that I'm standing in that moment, I'll say, I'm not sure what I'm doing next. What am I supposed to do next? And someone will yell out to me, oh, you got to introduce the bride. Hey, dinner, right? It's going to be dinner. Oh, that's right. Okay. So, sorry. My brain had a little brain fart. Let me just continue. They appreciate the fact that you're not up there just stepping into the room and just blowing through lines. You've engaged yourself in the moment, and they can feel it. And because of that, they'll let you do that. They will follow you anywhere, because now you are them and they are you. What's the best thing you can do? Listen, be still, wait, and allow the moment to move you forward. Because if you do, then no one feels forced. What do you think of this? Am I being is it too difficult to understand? Or do you kind of get me here? If you want to know more, I've got a workshop. Do me a favor. Share this and like this and subscribe to this. Make it all better. I'd love to continue this for years to come. This is Bill. This is Creative License, and I will see you next week.